everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am gonna try and do a little better shot of my hair extensions for you guys, but for the minute I'm just gonna leave it like this. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear a dog. What an intro. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk a lot about my extensions. You guys had a lot of questions over on Instagram, so I decided I would just throw them all into one video and answer them for you. Any questions that I didn't 100% know the answer to, I'm gonna ask the hairstylist that did my extensions for me. She said that she would happily answer any questions that I'm not sure about, but let me show you them a little bit better. This is my extensions. Ooh. I love them. I will try and insert pictures as well that I've taken. I haven't taken many at the minute because I actually had an allergic reaction on my eye that's only just got better, so I've been able to put a tiny bit of makeup on today. But without further ado, let's get on into today's video and answer your guys' questions. So I did take a few screenshots of everything because I actually did the question thing on my story a few days ago, so I wanted to prepare for this video ready to answer all your questions. Before we get into the first question, I want to plug the hairstylist that did this for me. Her name's Chloe. If you guys are in the West Midlands area or you're willing to travel to the West Midlands area, please book in with her. She was awesome. She was really nice, and obviously they literally look so good. I will have all her socials linked in the description box if you want to go and check her out. Highly recommend. Obviously going to be going back to her for my refits, so I did a lot of research on who to go to before I got them because they're very expensive and they're also very dangerous. Like, your hair can literally fall out from extensions if they're not put in properly. So I did a lot of research before I decided on someone, and I'm glad that I went with Chloe. Anyway, let's get on into the questions. The first one is, what type of hair extensions did you get? I had this question a lot. These are actually two types of hair extensions. So what she did for me is I have tapes in the front and then I have an LA weave in the back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. I'll try. But this is the weave here. And what Chloe said was that basically the weave is sewn onto your hair and then these are glued into your hair, but they're honestly hardly even visible. So yeah, I have the LA weave and the tapes. It's because I wanted some length in the front, and also a lot of my layers at the top here were damaged from bleach. So I guess this was the best method that she thought we could use, and I love it, and I'm just so glad. I'm so happy with my hair right now. Right, the next question is, what are the price ranges and how would I go about having them, as I'm unsure what to say. And what Chloe said to me is that price ranges vary on person to person, so the only way you can kind of get a price quote for you is if you go for a consultation so that they can assess your hair, the colour, the length you want, the condition of your hair. I realised that it wasn't as easy as just being like, what's a roundabout price for this length? It's not as easy as that because each person is different. I would say do what Chloe says, obviously, because she's a professional, and book a consultation and just say, listen, I want hair extensions, I want them this length, in this colour, this is my hair, what can we do? And if you go to the right person, honestly, it's just the best conversation ever. You're really happy, you're getting excited about what you're going to have done. And I would say, yeah, that's the best thing to do. And that's what I did with Chloe. Next question again, it was another, what kind of extensions are they? I've answered that. Next one is, how long does your hair have to be to get extensions? And I'm not too sure about that, so I'm just going to ask Chloe now and then I will tell you guys her answer. Alright, she said, there is no minimum. We can work on anything from 0.5 inch to completely bald. We also offer hair integration systems, which are great for people who have suffered hair loss, who maybe have severe bald patches to very little no hair at all. We have all options available for all lengths. So that's literally amazing, and I didn't know that. But if you have no hair, or you have problems with your hair, or you're bald or anything, you can literally get your hair back. Like, that's so good. What the heck? So the next question is, can you wash your hair with them in? Yes, they're 100% human hair. You can wash your hair. I think you can dye your hair, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. I'll message Chloe about that as well. Literally, you can do pretty much anything you want. You can put them up if you, obviously I'd have to style my hair properly, but I can literally put my hair up and you can hardly see them. You'd probably see them less if I actually styled them properly, but you can pretty much do what you would usually do with your own hair. There is a lot of extra care that goes into them. I haven't washed mine yet because Chloe says I can't wash mine till at least Tuesday, which is 4 days, because of the tapes. So I actually haven't washed my hair yet, but yes, you can wash your hair 100% with these extensions. And what has Chloe said about about dyeing them. I've asked Khloe if you can dye the extensions because I'm not actually too sure. I think you can because they're human hair. Probably not advised though because of colour matching them to your actual hair, but we will see. We'll see what she says. Okay guys, so we have a verdict from Khloe and it says you can't colour the extensions whilst they're in your hair, nor can you colour yours, only the T section. The T section is the top bit, by the way guys, which has no extensions in. This is all my normal hair where no extensions are applied. It is advised not to colour the hair extensions themselves, definitely not bleaching them or attempting to lighten them, as this will severely affect the longevity of their life and condition of them. However, to turn blonde hair extensions darker, so to a red, blue, green or other crazy colour, or to have a darker blonde or brunette / black even, that is considered okay, as long as you accept that you will be affecting the life and condition of them slightly. So I hope that answers your question about the colouring them. I'm personally not going to be colouring them, I don't think, because I just want my hair to grow, and also dark hair has always been my go-to and my favourite hair colour, so I think I'm going to be leaving mine like this. Next question actually was, do you think you'd dye your hair again? If so, what colour? Again, I don't think I'm going to be dyeing my hair for a long time. I do have clip-in extensions and I do have the pink, you know, when I had pink hair. So I was thinking if I ever want to have pink again, I'll just like maybe clip the pink one in the top here and then just have a little pink moment again like I did when I dyed it. But personally, my hair has been through the works. It really needs a rest. It cannot go through any more shit. So it just needs to grow and chill out for a bit. So I don't think I'm going to be dyeing my hair anytime soon. The next question is, how long are they? These are 22 inches. When I bought the hair extensions, they were 22 to 24, and I originally did want to have 20 inches, but we had some complications with the supplier for the hair, so then Khloe said to just go with these ones because we had waited a while. And I'm actually really glad I did because I really love this length. I feel like a Disney princess. I feel like I can do so much with this length, and I feel like I actually have a huge difference to my hair. I probably still would with 20 inches, but I've never had hair this long in my entire life. Like, it's literally to my waist and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know how I'm gonna live without them ever again. Like, next question is, they look so gorgeous, how much did they cost, if you don't mind sharing? Thank you so much. And they cost me £463. Obviously that's mainly for the hair that you're buying. Every time you have a refit it's a lot cheaper, is what Khloe said to me. And also I think for this length hair it would be more expensive, but because we had some issues and stuff like that, Khloe decided to do it cheaper for me. So it might be different depending on who you go to, the situation, and also how thick you have your hair. Like, these are 200 grams and then the front is an extra 20 grams in tapes. So depending on the length of it, the weight of it and the colour, it can change in prices. This is just the price for mine, which is why I said at the beginning you should go for a consultation, because the price will literally change for each person. Next question is, how much maintenance are they? I'm too lazy to style my hair every day and would hate to have to curl it / straighten it every single day. Literally hardly anything. Obviously you do have to take really good care of them. Khloe sent me an aftercare email and it has every single thing that I need to do to take care of them, and that way I take care of these, but I also take care of my hair and make sure that it doesn't fall out. What I do because of Khloe's aftercare system is, because I have rows, I separate them each day, lifting them up to make sure that they don't tangle into each other. And same with the tapes, I also separate them every single day. When I go to bed I put my hair in 2 French plaits and I go to sleep. Also when I go to work I have to have a hairnet on because I work in the kitchen, so I again will French braid them and then clip them to my head and then put the net on. And when I take my hair out of the plaits, this is how it looks. Like, this is literally just plait styled, I guess, like the crimps of a plait after you take them out. You also, Khloe said, to wash them at least once a week, twice depending on your hair, and that is probably the biggest maintenance part because you have to put oil in them every day, leave-in conditioners, because Khloe said to me that when you have oils coming from your scalp it goes into your hair, but these don't have oils from a scalp, so you have to put the oils into them so they don't go dry, which to be fair happened to my clip-in extensions. They went really dry, and it was because I didn't know you're supposed to put oil in extensions. So literally you learn so much by going to a consultation, it's crazy. But that's pretty much the only maintenance. Like, since I've had them done a few days ago, all I've done is had to plait them and separate them, and that's pretty much the only maintenance. I haven't washed them yet though, so that could be a whole new story, but either way for me it's 100% worth it. I don't feel like they're a whole lot of maintenance. I feel like if it's something that you really want and it's going to make you feel better, like for me it's literally giving me my confidence back, then I feel like any maintenance is worth it. And obviously it's a lot of money and you're going to be investing. You're going to want to take care of something that cost you that much money as well. Next question is a few questions. It says, how much did they cost? I've answered that one. And it says, are they bad for your hair? And also, are they comfortable? Well, what Chloe said to me, so I'm quoting Chloe a lot because obviously she's a professional and she knows more than me, and obviously everything I've learned is from her. But she says to me that they're not bad for your hair and your hair will grow as long as they're fitted properly, they're looked after properly. When you have them refitted, they're refitted properly, because as long as you're, I'm trying to remember what she said, but as long as you're, you know, doing all the aftercare your hairstylist has said for you to do, and it was fitted right when you had it put in, your hair will just grow like normal. It'll probably be thinner because obviously they have to blend your hair into the extensions, but it still will grow like normal. I've seen pictures of clients from Chloe where they've come with short hair from bleach damage, and then a year later their hair is like this long and looks so much more healthier. If it had been a process that was damaging to your hair, I wouldn't have had it done. I'm so worried about losing my hair again after losing it from bleach that I was terrified, and it was my number one priority that my hair was not going to fall out. So that's what I said to Chloe when I went for the consultation, and she said, your hair won't fall out as long as you look after them and I put them in right, it'll be absolutely fine. And for the comfortableness, honestly, yes, they're really itchy at the moment, but Chloe said that after a week and after I've washed them the first time, they'll start to itch less, but it's just my head getting used to them and stuff like that. The first night when I went to sleep, it was really warm because I'm not used to sleeping with having this much hair, and I was so hot, and obviously a lot of heat comes from your head. That was hard getting used to at first, but after a few days now it's just getting easier and easier, and it just feels like my hair, and I am not noticing it as much. Obviously the itchiness is starting to go away a little bit, but it's still kind of there. But other than that, yeah, they're really comfortable, I think. How long do they last is the last question, and these last 10 to 6, how long, let me see. These extensions will last 12 to 16 months, but they have to be refitted every 12 weeks, which is 3 months. So every 3 months I'll go back to Chloe, I'll have my roots re-dyed because I have naturally blonde hair, so my roots come through looking grey, and I'll dye them brown, and then I will have them refitted because obviously my hair will grow and they will get longer, so she'll have to re-put them back in. And the actual hair extension should last up to 12 to 16 months, but obviously depending on how well you care for them, they could last longer. And Chloe also said to me, if your hair grows and you don't want them anymore, you can always put clips on them and use them as clipping extensions. They're never just going to be trashed or thrown away or anything like that. You can always find a use for them, and I think it's a really good investment. People spend loads of money on cars, clothes, stuff like that, and it's fine. It's what makes them feel good, and it's their hard-earned money, and if that's what they want to spend it on, that's fine. I wanted to spend it on hair extensions, so please don't be mean to me in the comments. But here's some little facts on here on Chloe's Instagram about my hair extensions. It says it's an LA weave and tapes. Altogether it's 220 grams of hair. The colour is 1B. The length is 22 inches. The hair type is Angel Remy hair extension. The hair life is 12 to 16 months, and the refit is 10 to 12 weeks. So that is all the questions I have on my hair extensions. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please remember to smash a massive thumbs up and remember to subscribe. And if you have any questions that I haven't answered in this video, please remember to drop them in the comments down below. I reply to every single comment on all my videos, so I'll answer any question that you have. Also, don't forget to go and check Chloe's social media. It will be in the description, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Peace.